One of the great things about the new ways of advertising in the digital realm is that it's all quite measurable. And so you can see exactly how many people clicked on your ad, where, for instance, in the past, if you put an ad in the Examiner as an example, or some sort of community newspaper, the challenge with that is you didn't know if people actually read that ad or if they were going to act on that ad at all. And so the way that, say, Facebook ads, as an example, works is that you place an ad on Facebook and then you decide who you want to target that ad to. So what age group you want to target, what gender you want to target, what neighborhood you want to target, what interest group that you want to target. So people maybe who are interested in, there some backyard activities and stuff, right? So those might be the people that you'd want to place your ad in front of. Where you couldn't do that before, with a community paper, it went out to everybody in the community, whether they had an interest or whether or not they were the right demographic. So you can narrow the demographic to exactly the type of people that you want to reach. And then you can place your ad in front of only those people, and you only get charged depending on the type of ad you create. But for the pay-per-click ones, you only get charged if they actually click on your ad. And so in that sense, you're only getting traffic who have an interest in your services that you are providing. And that traffic then would go to your website, in which you would have then that form, or you'd have the phone number or whatnot, and the gallery or a bunch of beautiful images that really showcase what it is that you do. So you catch them with the ad, generate some interest and awareness for who you are and what you do. And then when they go to your website, what you do is you demonstrate your capability, your knowledge, your expertise, the things that you're doing. So you do that through the images, you do that through the testimonials, and then you give them an opportunity to reach out to you. And if they don't reach out to you at that point, then what I would suggest that you do is you create what is called a remarketing campaign. And that is where, once they leave your website, you can follow them around the rest of the web or back into Facebook or wherever they go with more display ads that remarket your services to them. So they might not have called you because they got interrupted or they were busy, but there's a reason why they came to your website. And so you just have to remind them later on, hey, remember me? You wanted to get some landscaping done. Here's some more information, or come on back. Here's my phone number. Give me a call, is essentially what you're doing. And so you have the ability then of kind of following them around. And I'm sure you've had that experience before where you clicked on something, maybe you're looking for a new Bobcat or something. And then all of a sudden you started seeing Bobcat ads all over the place, right? And that is what that is. And that used to be a very sophisticated thing. Now it's really easy to do within the ad platform and Facebook. So again, if you don't have the expertise, these are things that can be learned, and you could do it not too bad if you just Googled some tutorials online and free tutorials. Or if you needed some support, there's companies like ours out there that can support small businesses and help them through those. And it's not super difficult, doesn't cost a lot of money to get those campaigns up and running.